Hi guys, welcome back to Chesterfield Fan TV. We are back in the bedroom. Unfortunately, we're going to be out of the studio for a little while. Not sure when we're going to be back, but we'll be keeping you tuned on that one. Today, we've got a bit of a different video than what we'd usually be posting. Instead of no normal episodes or any sort of collabs with anyone else, I've put together a little clip that you'll see in a few seconds about transfers and basically the people that have left the club and how they're doing, and the people that have come in the club this season and how they're managing to cope with Paul Cook. So yeah, hope you enjoy.
"22-year-old goalkeeper Harry Tyrer joined Chesterfield on loan from Everton on a one-season loan on July the 1st, 2023. Across the National League and the FA Cup, he's made 24 appearances for the Spireites, in that time conceding 32, but however keeping 6 clean sheets. It's fair to say that he's Paul Cook's go-to man for the goalkeeper position. Whilst his distribution may not be the greatest, I think his shot stopping this season has been absolutely brilliant, and I'm giving this piece of business an 8 out of 10. Ryan Boot joined the Spireites from Solihull Moors on a free transfer on August 3rd, 2023. It's fair to say he's been quite the apprentice to Harry Tyrer in his time at the Spireites, having only made 3 appearances, 1 in the FA Cup and 2 in the Vanarama National League. He's managed to keep clean sheets in both these competitions, having only conceded 1 goal in the Vanarama National League. The permanent deal allows us to have a goalkeeper for further seasons, and his distribution compared to Harry Tyrer's has been nothing short of fantastic, so I'm giving this transfer an 8 out of 10. Tom Naylor joined the Spireites from current League One outfit Wigan Athletic on July the 1st, 2023. It's fair to say this appointment turned quite a few eyes, seeing as the man had made tens of appearances in the Championship the season before. It's fair to say he's been nothing short of fantastic. Across his 26 appearances for the Spireites, he's managed to find the net 8 times from a central defensive midfield position. He seemed calm, collected, and he's just what you want in a midfielder. I'm giving this signing a 10 out of 10. Michael Jacobs joined the Spireites on August 4th, 2023 from current League One outfit Portsmouth. It's fair to say there was a lot of hype around him, seeing as what some of the Portsmouth fans had said about him when he joined the Spireites. And it's fair to say that he's definitely lived up to that hype. Despite having only 3 goals in 25 appearances for the Spireites, he's been nothing short of fantastic on the ball, and he knows just how to pick a pass out. I'm giving this signing a 9 out of 10.
Grigg joined the Spireites on July the 1st, 2023 from League 2 side Milton Keynes Dons. It's fair to say that he's lived up to the hype that he was given at the start of the season, having scored 13 times across 26 games. Many people thought that Grigg would not be able to live up to the hype, but I believe that he's proved everyone wrong. I'm going to give this signing an 8 out of 10. Miguel Freckleton joined the Spireites on August 30th, 2023 on a loan transfer from Sheffield United. It's fair to say it's obvious where we were able to pick up on his talents from during his 2 previous loan spells at Wealdstone and Yeovil Town. Across his loan at the Spireites, he's managed to pick up 16 appearances, 14 in the league and 2 in the FA Cup. It's fair to say we needed a new left-footed defender, seeing as Laurence Maguire went out on loan to Crawley a few weeks prior. He's been nothing short of fantastic, and I'm giving this signing a 7 out of 10. 21-year-old Harley joined the Spireites on July the 20th, 2023 on a free transfer from Paul Cook's previous team, Ipswich Town. He performed very well during his trial at the beginning of the season, and I believe that he did score against Matlock Town. But since then, and since his signing, we have not seen a lot of the young winger, and he has since moved on a loan deal to Kings Lynn Town. I've not seen enough of him to give him a proper rating, so for now I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. Young talented attacking midfielder Bailey Hobson joined the Spireites on July the 1st, 2023 for an undisclosed fee from Alfreton Town. It's fair to say that since his fantastic performances in the early starts of pre-season, Hobson has struggled for game time in the league and has since been sent out on loan to fellow National League side Kidderminster Harriers. In that time, Bailey Hobson has recorded 17 appearances, in that time scoring 3 goals, 2 in the league and 1 in the FA Cup. It's fair to say we've got a brilliant little player on our hands, and if he can stay consistent, I think we've got a 7 out of 10 player. 23-year-old Bailey Clements joined the Spireites last season from Paul Cook's former team Ipswich Town on a free transfer. It's fair to say since then that he's managed to grab himself quite the few appearances, but this season has not been so lucky. He's been sent out on loan to Eastleigh, where he's managed to record 14 appearances and in that time has been able to find the back of the net. Hopefully when Bailey returns, he can give Horton a good run for his money, because I think we've got 2 absolutely amazing left backs at the helm. He's done very well for Eastleigh, and from what I've seen from him, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. Defender Laurence Maguire has been at the Spireites for as long as I can remember. But all of a sudden, it seems as though his time may be coming to an end, with Paul Cook sending the defender out on loan to League 2 side Crawley Town. In his time on loan, he's managed to record 20 appearances for the League 2 side, getting himself sent off for 2 yellow card offences, but in that time, being able to find the back of the net twice. It seemed like he's able to perform very well for Crawley, and hopefully he'll be able to give some of the defenders a run for his money when he eventually returns. I hope you do return, Laurence. 7 out of 10. Tom Whelan rejoined the Spireites in the midst of February 2022 from fellow National League side Eastleigh. But since then, it's not been able to quite work out for him, and he left the team again in July the 1st, 2023 for fellow National League side Boreham Wood. In that time, he's been able to record 24 appearances, in that time scoring 3 goals. He's also managed to lose all that golden locks that he used to have. Whelan, you're a fantastic player and you still continue to shine. 7 out of 10. Akwasi Asante left the Spireites towards the end of last year after reaching a mutual agreement with the club to terminate his contract. Across 65 appearances, he found the back of the net for us 21 times and recorded just the 1 assist. He now plays at National League North side Darlington and has made 5 appearances for the fellow side. However, during that time, he has not been able to find the back of the net once. Hopefully he can have a bit more luck in a few other games, but for now, it's a 4 out of 10 for Akwasi Asante. Danny Rowe was another striker to leave the Spireites towards the end of last year after mutually terminating his contract. However, he now remains without a club after terminating his second contract with Macclesfield Town. Across his time at the Spireites, he found the back of the net 10 times across 26 appearances. Unfortunately, seeing as he was without a club, I'm going to have to give Danny Rowe a 0 out of 10. 23-year-old German footballer Michael Gyasi didn't get off to the start, middle or the finish that he wanted to at Chesterfield, having only made the 1 start. He now represents National League North side Boston United, having made 14 appearances for the outfit. However, in that time, he's only been able to record 1 goal. Michael Gyasi, I'm going to have to give you a 3 out of 10. 31-year-old Emmanuel Oyeleke played for the Spireites for 2 years. However, in his second year at the club, he remained out for 9 months with a broken leg. Unfortunately, this would be the end of his time at the Spireites, joining Woking on July the 19th, 2023. In that time, he's been able to make 5 appearances, not being able to find the back of the net or set anyone up. Emmanuel Oyeleke, you've got a 3 out of 10. Jack Clarke joined the Spireites on July the 1st, 2021, having previously had a 6-month loan deal with the Spireites the season before. He was a very injury-prone player, and unfortunately, we did have to let him go at the start of this season. He currently plays for Eastbourne Borough in the National League South, having made 16 appearances for the side. Across that time, he's been unfortunately unable to find the back of the net. Jack Clarke, you're getting a 5 out of 10. 22-year-old Nigerian footballer Timi Akinola joined the Spyrites on a loan deal on September the 1st, 2022. In that time, he appeared to be a standout player, but unfortunately wasn't picked for enough games as he would have liked. He left the Spyrites at the end of his loan deal on May the 31st, 2023, returning back to the Arsenal as 21s. Since then, he has joined Qatari side Al Bidder and has been able to perform very well for the Qatari side. Timi Akinola, 7 out of 10. Another Nigerian that left the Spyrites this summer goes by the name of 23-year-old right winger Jesurun Uchegbulam, who joined the Spyrites last summer on an undisclosed fee from Matlock Town. In his time at the Spyrites, he came on predominantly as a sub and was very impactful during his time on the pitch. Unfortunately, it was unable to work out for young Jesurun, who left the Spyrites a year later on August 11th, 2023 for fellow National League side Rochdale. In that time, he's been able to record 23 appearances for the National League side, scoring just the 1 goal. But at the moment, he's currently out injured with a head injury that you may have seen somewhere. So prayers go out to Jesurun Uchegbulam. Get well soon. Moving on to the goalkeepers, 29-year-old Ross Fitzsimons also joined the Spyrites last season on a free transfer from Gibraltar's side St Johnstone's. In that time, he managed to step up and take the place of a player that I'm going to speak about in a minute, Lucas Covolan, and keep his way into the side right up until the National League final. It seemed like he was going to be the man to carry us to glory, but unfortunately it wasn't to be, as we lost the final on penalties. Many people blame him for that, and I think that was more to the reason why he would leave us in the summer. The Scunthorpe United. In his time at Scunthorpe, he's made 25 appearances in the National League North, conceding 19 goals and keeping 12 clean sheets. He's also managed to shave a few penalties in his time at the side as well. Last but certainly not least is 32-year-old Brazilian goalkeeper Lucas Covolan. Covolan was known for being quite the hothead at his time at Chesterfield, which resulted in him not being played over the much preferred Ross Fitzsimons. At the end of his loan spell at Chesterfield, his current club, Port Vale, released him, and he was picked up swiftly by Maidstone United of National League South. In his time at the National League South outfit, he has managed to make 25 appearances, keeping 8 clean sheets and conceding 30 goals. And of course, getting a booking in that time.
Well, that took a lot shorter than I did think it was going to take, to be fair. I didn't think it would be out by the time, in time for Watford. But obviously, as you see in this now, you know that it is. I hope that if you're watching this on the way, that we do very well. I will be there. Look out for me. I'll be taking fixtures, signing stuff, joking. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. If you're on the way to Watford, hope you enjoy Watford. Come on, let's go.